Good morning. I hope this video finds you well. Today we are going to be talking about the Taurus solar eclipse that's happening on April 30th. We're going to be using intuitive tarot to see what is going on kind of behind the scenes energetically wise. When we talk about astrology, we tend to talk about your rising sign. So this will mainly apply to your rising signs. However, it can also still apply to any specific zodiac placements you have in your chart as well. And also, these are general readings. It may or may not resonate with you this time. I'm unable to connect with everyone, but hopefully, you are able to find a meaning or inspiration or motivation or something purposeful in these messages. So if it does resonate with you, I'm happy to connect. Please let me know in the messages, and take care and enjoy the video. This video is for you. I hope you guys are all doing well. This has to do with your second house. We're having a solar eclipse in the sign of Taurus. Falls in your second house. So what does that mean? It means that you're going to go through some type of transformational phase that has to do with your personal finances, your income, your investments, the things that you value, your personal possessions. And let's see what comes out in regards to that. What is going to be dissolving away? What are you going to be making space for? What are we going to be starting new? What do we have to get rid of to get there? What do you need to let go of to get there? What type of behavior and changes do you need? All right, you have inner wisdom, trusting your intuition about situations, about your finances, about making decisions when it comes to that. You have protection, you are protected. We have release, letting go, and we have power. Release power. Maybe you're too controlling, maybe you're too, I want to say almost like a control freak, where you're very frugal, tight with your money, but I feel like inner wisdom, protection, release, and power. On one hand, I'm getting like that release is going to give you power, but on the other hand, it's like release of power. So almost like maybe you're in a position of power that you need to let go. Interesting. Maybe you're gonna change your job or career. And you are conflicted because you don't know what to do, and you are binding yourself to the situation because you like the power and you like the money and you like the material gains of all of this stuff, but you really want to be passionate about something else, or you are passionate about something else. Ten of Pentacles, which is ultimate happiness, ultimate like reward of like retirement, basically. Three of Pentacles, it's like maybe a business venture that you put together with a few other people. You don't want to step out on a partnership. Maybe you are taking the weight of a partnership. We have the King of Pentacles here. There's some earth sign energy in here as well. And then we have the World. Man, okay. By the way, I did shuffle all these decks, but sometimes I feel like I need to shuffle them a little bit more before I start the video because I am on a timer. Alright, let me look at these quickly again. Inner wisdom. So we have you are not trusting your intuition. You are not trusting yourself. You are not trusting your own personal advice. And as far as like the power, as far as power, you are the king. The world is in your hands. I also see like a power couple. Either a power couple is going to enter your life. All right, let me backtrack really quickly. Protection. You are stable. Everything that you worked hard for and built, your foundation is so stable and you are so comfortable. But I do see a partnership falling apart. The weight of the person, like it's time for you to let go of some type of contract or agreement that you're in, and to form a new one with either a new group or with somebody else. And you're not sure what to do. You're conflicted about that. And maybe what you have is good, and maybe it served its purpose and it's good for you, but maybe lately it hasn't been that good for you, and there is something else around that corner that is much more powerful and that's going to empower you so much more and level your status up a little bit more. We got Jupiter returns. We got the moon, which is your soul. Follow. This is like a soulmate type of connection here. Jupiter is blessings on blessings on blessings. This is beautiful. How many Aries rising? So kudos to y'all. All right. Let's see. One more. Capricorn. I have some really good friends that are Capricorns. All right. So literally speaking, this could be a person with Capricorn energy. You got the King of Pentacles here. That's more earth sign energy. So that's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have the moon, which is Cancer energy. We have Jupiter, which is Sagittarius energy. And we have the world, which is a combination of everything. I feel like something is weighing you down emotionally and you're not as passionate about it. And you are unsure of if you take these steps, if things will go smooth or not. But it will, and you have to take that trust of faith, and you have to trust what your best intentions are for yourself, and release this situation or this agreement that you're in and move towards something else, because you are meant to take the next step and to move in the next direction. So my Aries risings, I hope this resonates with you. Let me know in the comments. So this is solar eclipse is happening in your own house. For my Taurus rising, this is happening in your first house. Your first house is yourself, your physical self, your identity, who you are as a person, what you're striving to be as a person, your attitude, first impressions, things of that nature. All right, so these cards are pre-shuffled. I like to shuffle them a little bit more. Let's see how this eclipse is going to affect you in this first house. All right, so what do we need to know? What is going to change? What are you going to release? What are you going to let go of? What is going to be taken out of your life physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally? What do you have to let go of to make space for something new? What new direction is it? So, Taurus. Oh, happy birthdays. Okay. All right. So, we have Trick. We have New Journey. And we have the Sun. I can't make this stuff up. All right. New Journey. Trick, New Journey, Sun. Maybe you have to trick yourself into going onto the new journey. Maybe a new path is being presented to you. Maybe you were in a trickster's type of situation and you are seeing the light, the sun. You know, the sun brings light to situations and to things, and you're seeing things for what they are. And you're no longer turning a blind eye to those types of things anymore. And you are deciding to take a new quest, and this is longevity. This is Taurus are very, once you put your mind to it, you keep going towards it, right? And you don't kind of like steer your paths. You stay on that one track type of journey once you figure out what it is that you actually want. Pretty dedicated. And then we have inner wisdom. Inner wisdom also just came up for Aries risings. All right, let's see. So trust your intuition, trust your guidance, trust in that you know what's best for yourselves. You know, you are the sign of value. So ultimately you're gonna eventually find what's valuable to you. We got the moon card. Sun and moon, like, gosh, sun and moon together, that's eclipse. That's what this video is about, right? The moon is obviously Cancer energy. It is obviously representing the energy that's going on right now, which is the eclipse. The moon also represents femininity. So the sun is masculine, the moon is feminine. We have Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is daydreaming, illusions, not seeing things clearly, not seeing things realistically, fantasy versus reality. Moon is usually things that are hidden behind the scenes and dark, things that are not as what they appear to be. We have the Two of Cups in reverse, which is two people coming together and making some type of emotional bond or agreement. We got the Hermit card, and we have the Queen of Cups. So we got the Hermit, the Queen of Cups, 12th house escape, Virgo, I analyze, Moon, I soul. So Virgo comes up in here twice with the Hermit card and the I analyze card. The Moon card come up twice, two different decks. Some cards here once. 12th house is Pisces energy. Again, things are hidden from you, not what you see. Ooh, and then we have Mercury retrograde reinvention. So keep in mind that in a few weeks, on May 10th, Mercury is going retrograde. So that is very important. So that is going to be a time for you to sit in your feelings, sit in your thoughts, think about what you want, think about the things that are best for you. This new path that you're taking that resonates or aligns with the values that you have. Something being presented to you behind the scenes that you need to really think about. Something that was hidden, and you're going to be like, you're going to be processing all of the information, and you're going to be seeing how that information makes you feel. So you're going to be like going over it, checking, like fact checking, that type of stuff. So this, how does this tie into your first house of yourself? So this eclipse season is reevaluation of the emotional relationships that you have with people, or your emotions in general. There's a lot of cup energy in here. Maybe getting a better grip of how you outwardly express your feelings and your emotions, in dealing with that, dealing with your internal emotions. 12th house, dealing with the emotions that you hide from people and how you express it, but how you actually process and outwardly express your emotions to other people. I feel like that is going to be what you are going to be reanalyzing and changing during this time. So if that makes sense, let me know in the comments. Risings. This video is for you guys. I hope you guys are all doing well. The eclipse is happening in your 12th house. So the 12th house represents endings of cycles. It represents things that are hidden from you. It represents your karma, old age, past life, your dreams, your subconscious, things that aren't commonly known at the moment. So let's see what is going on for you Geminis. during this eclipse season. We got the moon. The moon is coming out so far. Like, this is a very, you know, eclipse is the moon. So this is a new moon. New moon. Right. We got trick. We got trick again. That just came out for Taurus. Moon energy can be very deceiving. So be reluctant to trust everything that you, I was gonna say feel. Like, I'm really big on your intuition, but maybe don't trust your feelings so much. Maybe give yourself some time to process your feelings. Things are not what it appears to be. You are not what you appear to be. Maybe you're having a hard time figuring out yourself. We have balance, Gemini, the twins, trying to find a balance. You have transformation, trying to find the balance between your old self and your new self. I really think you're doing a lot of inward healing, and you're very caught on like your dark thoughts and your happy thoughts. Healthy escapism versus unhealthy escapism. Tricking your mind, playing games with yourself. Ooh, all right, too many cards. I'm not gonna take them. I peek, but I'm not gonna take them. Moon, trick, balance, transformation. You are holding yourself from fully evolving because you just think that, I don't know, you're stuck in something. Lovers and partnerships. All right, let's see what else we have here. Keeping an eye on the timer in case I run out, because I have been. Lovers and partnership. Balancing lovers and partnerships. Balancing your self-identity versus your partnership identity. Tricking yourself. No. No. Alright. The Emperor. Daydreaming about something better. Leo energy. Three of Cups, Three of Wands, partnerships. Ooh, maybe you are torn between multiple people. Celebration, socializing. Okay. You are trapped in your own thoughts, in your own feelings, in your own mind. And you cannot find a balance between those. That's what it is. You are trapped between your mental, like, one day you're hot, one day you're cold. You want better for yourself and you want something good, but you don't take those steps to get to it. Seeking out a mentor, going inward. What else can I get? This is all subconscious stuff. This is all you going through a karmic phase. But you're strong, you're pull through. But you are mentally dealing with some stuff. Come on, let's get some cards, please. Virgo, I analyze. Hermit with the Virgo. Leo, I will. You got the Strength card here, so you... Okay, so August, September, you have Virgo, Virgo, Leo energy. So you may be dealing with multiple people with these. I don't know. I want to say like I don't like to say it, but maybe like infidelity. Maybe you're just dating around or something like that. I hate to touch on like love and relationship stuff, but you need to, you're going through a phase that you're going to go through for a while mentally and subconsciously, but you are coming towards the end of that phase. So wherever you are right now, you're emotionally stuck or mentally stuck there because one, it's what you need to be experiencing right now, and you're not mentally healthy enough at the moment to move to the next stage. Like we all have to go through these phases where we are in the phase of life that we are going through at the pace that we need to be going through. So I'm not saying that anything is particularly wrong mentally with you or anything like that, but you are going through something right now that is kind of like behind the scenes, and you're kind of torn, and you're kind of indecisive. You're not really sure. You're being pulled in like multiple directions almost, but most of it is your own, like you keeping yourself there, you kind of like choosing to be in that space, but you're gonna be in that space until you are healed to move on from that space, if that makes sense. So there is transformation. It's a process. It's not always nice, it's not always fun, and it could be deceiving at times, and you could be second guessing yourself at times and not really trusting your intuition at times, but you will get through it. So I hope that made some sense to you guys, Geminis. Love you. Cancer risings, I hope this video finds you well. This solar eclipse that's happening in Taurus is happening in your 11th house. The 11th house represents your groups of friends, your social group. What else does it represent? Humanitarianism, technology, social awareness, giving back, the community, basically. So let's see what eclipse is going to happen over this time for you guys. I don't know. We'll see. I get a very carefree, lightheaded kind of vibe, almost. So let's see what's going on with you guys, your Cancer risings. During this eclipse season, what are you going to be letting go? What is going to be released? What are you going to be preparing yourself for something new? New journey. What you call it? Taurus, I think, got that one. Lovers and partnerships. Gemini got this one. Maybe you have those placements in your chart. Definitely check out the video for that. So when I was saying like light and carefree, we got master, maybe having a teacher, a mentor, becoming the master of your craft finally after hard work. Maybe you are the master of your craft and you're going to take a new journey and try something new. There's only so much of being the best at what you're the best at. Is that like self-satisfying or gratifying? And you could be going on a new journey with a new boo. And we have the way. You are in the right place. So kudos to you, Cancer risings. We just had, your eclipse season. So now we are in the next eclipse season, and that wasn't really pleasant. That is all that wants to come out for that. Cancer risings. Give us some clarification on this new journey, lovers and partnerships, the way, and being a master. 11th house. Maybe through this. Oops, too many cards. Maybe through this. Maybe you're gonna find a new path through in a new community. Like, if you're going to be in a community and somebody's going to bring up something to you that interests you, and it's going to require you to be a journey. Letting go of what's holding you back. Being tied down. Being a part of your community now. Maybe you are in a position where you can actually be a part of your community. You got the 10 of Cups. With the lovers and relationships, finding happiness. Maybe you're going to find something, love and excitement in a community like atmosphere. Maybe something local, like local schools or a local charity organization, something along those lines. We have the 6 of Pentacles, where somebody's going to be really generous towards you and give you a lot of information, a lot of knowledge. It's going to benefit you. Someone's going to teach you. Maybe you're going to meet a master of something in this group, and they're going to like really favor you and really inspire you, and they see something in you, and they're going to be really generous with their energy and their thoughts and their emotions. They're going to be really invested in you. We have the 3 of Cups, and that's like coming together with people that you're passionate about, a cause, maybe activism, something like that. When, you know, giving back to the community, there's so many organizations out there, people that are passionate about things, and they kind of dedicate their lives to that, and then in that dedication, like, it doesn't become work anymore. So yeah, you're letting go of something that's no longer serving you mentally. You're cutting cords and you're walking into a new direction, for sure, because that's where your happiness is where you're gonna find it. And it's gonna come from you not being a hermit and not staying to yourself. Your happiness is gonna come from being around and being a part of a tribe. Cancer rising, can you give us a message, please? Thank you. No, oh my goodness. All right. First house, the body. Fire element, desire. 7th house, partners. 3rd house, messages. You're going to be receiving communication from a master. They're going to be reaching out to you. Maybe you're going to get a message. You're going to get an invitation to something. The 7th house, partnerships, is with other people. It's going to be something that you become very passionate about, or that you are very passionate about. And you're like, oh my God, I never knew this existed. I want to be a part of it. And this is really going to make you shine. You're really going to stand out, and you're really going to attract. It's going to make your aura and your energy glow. It's going to, like, that light feeling that I was feeling earlier is like you being so happy about this purpose that you're going to find. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Cancer. I hope this finds you well. Risings, I hope this video finds you well. This solar eclipse that's happening in Taurus, it's happening in your 10th house. So your 10th house represents your long-term goals, your marital status, your status in the world, what people see you as, your social image, what you're known for, your reputation. It represents masculinity and your father figure, things of that nature. So let's see what's going to be happening in this eclipse season. What is going to be eclipsed, what is going to change, what is going to change for you mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, and what new path or journey are you going to be taking. So you have leader, you know, social status could be a leader status. It could represent a boss. We got trick. We got the trick card has been coming out today. I'm actually going to read it for you guys. Things not maybe be as they appear to be. Don't just hear, listen. Don't just look, see. Don't just sense, feel. You are taking a risk if you insist on proceeding. Observe the situation closely. With more detailed information, you will see through the deception. Ooh, okay. Maybe you are a leader and you're being deceived by somebody beneath you. Or maybe This is pertaining to a leader that you have in your life. Caution card comes out. Power card comes out. Tread lightly. You know, this is your reputation at risk. Watch what you say. Watch how you say things to people. Make sure things are documented. Make sure there are other people present. Make sure you're having certain conversations where there are actual witnesses to those things, so that it doesn't become like a he said, she said type of scenario. I was gonna say, like, don't try to take your boss down. I don't know if that pertains to anybody. Somebody in a position is a lot more powerful than you think they are in. So take that as it resonates. If it resonates. Somebody is skimming. Somebody might be like those, what you see on the news when somebody is like, they're like, oh my God, the treasurer has been putting the money, writing their own checks or something like that. Like something in that nature is going on. Somebody's being blackmailed. This took a little bit of a dark turn. I'm sorry. Somebody can blackmail you. You know, make sure that your passwords and your accounts are secure. Make sure you don't have any like personal pictures or things like that that you don't want leaked. Make sure, you know, someone doesn't steal your phone or your laptop and find something on there that can be used against you, or that's embarrassing to you, or embarrassing to your, maybe your reputation. However that applies. Because you're going to be judged. You're going to be judged on this, whatever it is. This is specific. We got Aquarius. I was saying this could be an Aquarian person. It could be something that happened in Aquarian season. 12th house came out after that, so that's something hidden. Maybe you're going to find out about something that happened in Aquarius season. And then we have Pluto transformation. Pluto's actually about to go retrograde, so I would take a look at that and see where that's happening in your house. We have Mercury mind. Mercury is also about to go retrograde, so something is going to resurface for you in these next few weeks. Like something is going to come out. And then we got first house, the body. Man, I hope it's not any scandalous physical thing, malicious. I hope that that's not the case, but this is like what I'm seeing off the top of my head. And then we have first house, the body. It's almost like something wasn't as it was appeared to be, or someone got to a situation appearing to be something else, and like deceiving their way to the top, or kind of faking their way to the top. And it could not even be that serious. It could be something not that serious, but to them or to you or to the situation, it's going to be like a kind of a blow almost. So I kind of want, I don't know, maybe this doesn't have to do with you, maybe it has to do with the boss, or your partner, or your father, or something like that. But I feel like there's something going on. Something's gonna resurface. Maybe something that you thought was like done. Maybe you have like a situation with somebody and like you paid them off, or they paid you off, or it's like someone knows something about you, or in this scenario, maybe you know something about them, and someone's like, I know what happened, or I know the truth, or I know the reality, and they're gonna try and come in and like try to ruffle your feathers a little bit, but I don't know. Here, like, this is you in this, like, it's almost like you're completely oblivious. You're in this situation where it's like things are good, finances are good, your money's coming in good, and like all this chaos and stuff is going on around you in your social work atmosphere that you're not really aware of, or something else is going on. So that was really specific. Not going to resonate with everyone, but they're never not supposed to. So Leo rising, I hope that whatever it is, I hope it's not that trickster-y, and I hope you pull through. Guys, welcome to my channel. This is for my Virgo rising. So Virgo, I hope this is, well, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope this message finds you well. This solar eclipse is happening in your 9th house. The 9th house represents travel through streets. Maybe you don't travel at all. It represents higher education, like going to college, learning a trade. It represents religion, different cultures, things of that nature. A higher belief system, things bigger and higher than us. It also represents law, legal matters, religion. So right off the bat, we have caution and we have conflicts. You could have some legal issues coming up, some travel issues coming up if you're traveling across seas to a different country. We have compassion coming up. Maybe you're traveling for a cause. We have communication and we have focus, change of direction, inspiration. You're being inspired to take a new path. Maybe you are going to change beliefs about a situation, and maybe you're going to change career, maybe you're going to change your major, whatever you call that when you're going to school. Maybe you're going to change your belief, your religion, what you believe in. All right. And trust that that is what you're supposed to be doing at this time. We have justice and we have master. You could be in the legal field. You could be encountering something in the legal field. There's going to be a lot of focus, communication. There could be some back and forth. You're going to need to be compassionate in this situation. This situation is going to inspire you to do something different in your life. It's almost like when, for instance, if you get screwed over by a situation, you're like, oh my God, I got screwed over. I'm going to grow up and I'm going to be this. You know, you see that a lot with people that, how they give back to the world is of service. Like, oh, you know, our people, our culture, our society, you know, we were, you know, not treated fairly. So I'm going to become a lawyer as a result. I'm going to become a police officer as a result. I'm going to put myself as a community activist as a result of some type of situation that you're going to go through. It's going to inspire you to want to be a part of it and want to be a change, to fight for people like yourself that didn't have someone to help you fight for them. That is one aspect of this that I'm getting. Just like the overall, the judicial system, like becoming a part of your community, and it's gonna have to do with a cultural conflict. Sitting on the board of something, being a part of like your local voting. Yeah, it's something new for you, something stable, something that you can actually achieve. And it's gonna come, this inspiration is gonna come out of nowhere. And you're gonna master it. And like, you are really gonna evolve as a person, as because of this. King of Pentacles, that's you. That is you. Can I get one more card? This is something that you secretly believe in. This is like fighting behind the scenes for a situation or a belief. Maybe there's something currently that you're involved in and it's hidden to other people around you because you were too scared or insecure to openly express these things. Something's going to happen. It's going to transform you. It is going to take that stability and that structure down as you know it and change it and evolve it into something else. But you are going to be fruitful in this situation. I wish I knew what it was. Can we get a few more cards for my Virgos? You're going to be a fighter. Like you are the feet of a situation. Like there's going to be a movement that you're going to be a part of. And it's going to be you making the moves. And it's going to be healing. It's going to be transformational to you and to a lot of people. Okay. We got North Node. It's your purpose. It's your destiny. It's your journey in this life. It's like you're fighting for a cause, and it's been hidden because this is like this Pisces moon energy. It's like behind the scenes, like you haven't openly talked about it. It's all in your mind. Mental Mercury, Sagittarius. I see. You're gonna take the path. You're gonna see a sign that's gonna push you into the situation. And with this Mercury card coming up, with Mercury coming up in retrograde, something is gonna resurface. You're gonna have a passion or a cause that you used to be really driven to fight for come back up. Maybe it's something that hasn't been brought to your attention for a long time. You're gonna be like, oh wow, this is still going on. Like we need to finally change that. Or maybe now you're in a position where you can change that. It's going to be brought into your physical world again soon. And you're gonna see it for what it is, and you're actually going to take steps to be a part of it. And you're gonna feel like this is not complete. Like I need to be involved. I need to be a part of this. I need to make a change. You are going to be a leader in this cause, and you're going to be like a driving force for whatever the situation is. So very powerful stuff. Virgos, I have faith in you. I have faith that you can make changes to whatever you put your mind in, so long as you are passionate about it. So I hope this resonated. Libra risings, I hope this video finds you well. This is a video about the solar eclipse that is happening today, tomorrow, in Taurus. So in Taurus falls into your 8th house. The 8th house represents your shared finances, money that you get from other people, whether it's from a partnership, a business venture, assets that you have from somebody else, an inheritance, student loans, some type of loan to help you pay your way through something, just pretty much money, other people's money. It has to do with merging, intimacy, sex, the nitty-gritty details of coming together and sharing something. So let's see what this eclipse is going to be eclipsing in regards to this area of your life. And it could be physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, how you feel about your 8th house, what is going to change about your shared finances or things that are shared to you, and what is going to be taken away to make room for something else in this area. All right, so let us see what we have for Libra risings. Libra. We have transformation, we have inspiration, we have opportunities. You are going to be inspired. You're going to have opportunities. I almost feel like you're going to have opportunities to benefit from these types of situations. Maybe this could go two ways. Maybe you're the type of person that doesn't accept things from people, or accept some type of help, and maybe you're gonna get it. And we have release and we have surrender. You know, some people really have a hard time trusting other people, relying on other people. I know that I do. I know that I would not put myself in a situation where I had to rely on that. Some people have a really hard time asking for help and accepting help. So this could be something along those ways. And there's some people that have no problem at all accepting help or asking things of people, or putting themselves in a situation where they're a little bit more vulnerable, and have to rely on others. So how does this apply to you? We have the Nine of Pentacles. This is someone who's super independent. So what is going to change to make you not independent anymore? You know, it's almost like someone who works really hard. Or you hear those stories about somebody that like works really hard and then changes their lifestyle one day and just kind of goes into like minimalism. We got the Moon card here. Eclipse, Moon. This is something that is beneath the surface. It's gonna come out of nowhere. It's transformation. This is like your emotions. This is gonna be emotional transformation in this area. So how can we get some more clarity, please, on opportunity, release? We got opportunity, and then we have Six of Cups coming together. Like, this is a union of people. This is like you really trusting someone. We got Ten of Cups, Four of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. Man, this could be a relationship. This could be meeting someone that is financially able to help you out, or at least not help you out, but so much so that you don't have to be as independent and self-reliant as you have been. This is you like not having to stress about your finances anymore, not having to the weight of your finances just being on yourself. This is you like forming a union, either with somebody. It could be with, I'm stressing the fact of a person involved, but you could be in a situation where, I don't know, maybe more financial opportunities come to you from a work standpoint. Someone investing in you, someone investing in your passions and your beliefs, you know, someone being like, I believe that you could do this and I'm going to help you get there, which allows you to have a little bit more freedom. It could be a Capricorn. This could be someone or a situation that came up in Capricorn season. This is a very practical person. This is someone who's like really going to push you to reach your to reach your potential. Sixth house routine. This is almost like someone who's going to come in and be like, no, you're going to budget. You're going to do this. You're going to invest your money here. This is what you're going to do. This is what you're going to eat today. This is what you're going to sacrifice. It's going to, or it could be, instead of it being a romantic partner, like a financial advisor or a fitness instructor or a life coach or somebody like that. Someone who's just a mentor, really going to inspire you. When too many cards pop out, I kind of put them back. We got the Sun, we got Spirit. We got the Sun, we got the Moon. This came out, I think, in the Aries, maybe Aries or Taurus, in one of my other videos. We got the Sun and the Moon, which is the eclipse. This is the Sun. This is that life, that enjoyment, that happiness, that inspiration. You got the Knight of Wands. This is you like getting, it's someone coming in and breathing fresh air into your life and inspiring you to wake up from the subconscious routine. you're gonna transform. It's a huge opportunity, and you just have to trust the process and let it go, and like surrender yourself from these responsibilities or these thoughts or things like that are holding you back. So Libra, this is beautiful. I hope this resonates. Scorpio, my Scorpio risings, thank you for checking out my video. Today we are talking about the solar eclipse that is happening in your 7th house. 7th house represents your partnerships, your relationships, contracts with people, business dealings, things of that nature, your relationships with other people, being codependency with other people versus you being independent. This is your relationship with somebody. Doesn't necessarily have to do with love, or could be. And what else? The eclipse. So what is going to change? What is going to be taken out, altered? Your belief system about it, your emotions about it, physical about it, your mentality. What do you have to be aware of for this eclipse season? Let's see what card wants to come out for Scorpio rising. Okay. Ooh. This, I swear, this trick card has been coming out, and so has the way. You are where you meant to be. So this tells me like not to regret a relationship that you're in or a contract that you signed. You were supposed to do it when you did it, for whatever reason that you did it. That just is what it is. And it may or may not have been honest, completely honest at the time, or there could be something not honest at the moment about it. And it's saying to surrender, to let things be, let things like kind of play out for itself. We have inspiration. No, too many. One more card, please. Thank you. And we have lovers and partnerships. Can't make this stuff up, guys. So this is affecting your relationships aspects. All right, what else? Let's get some clarity on this. Keeping an eye on the timer so that it doesn't run up, out. Oops. We've got Page of Cups. Someone like selling you a dream and you buying it, and you signing. Sorry, that's my cat feeder thing going off. We got the trick and we got the Page of Cups. This is someone presenting an offer to you that wasn't, they couldn't follow through with that offer they were presenting you. You trying to find balance between like believing them and not believing them. It's almost like when you see the potential in a situation, or you see the potential in somebody and you know that it could be reached, and like, should I continue and like fight for this or not? Yeah, because we have the 7 of Cups here. That's also a 3 of Swords. See how her eyes are blinded. It's not really seeing something. It's like you were hurt, like you were like misled into a situation. You signed on to something that wasn't what you thought it was going to be, or you got into a relationship with someone and it wasn't what you thought it was going to be. You still have hope. Like you still are thinking that it could work out. You're thinking that this person has potential, or you're thinking that this situation has potential, or this business idea that you invested your money into, you're like, no, it's such a good idea, like it's gonna go viral, it's gonna something about it. It's almost like it was almost like an illusion presented to you, and you are really hoping that it forms into reality. What else? Because it is something that could be really rewarding if it does become a reality. We have Taurus. Could be dealing with the Taurus. This could be something that's going to surface like right now, timeline wise. Let's get some more clarity for you guys. So eclipse seasons happening in your house of partnerships. You know, it always gets it's difficult when a transit like this happens and it has to do with relationships, because it's something that you really want and you really desire. More clarity, please. We have ninth house. We have faith. It's like you're leaning on your faith and you're trusting on your faith and you're praying for it to work out. When people have blind faith, they're blindly believing in something. Not saying that that's wrong. Okay. Capricorn, could be a Capricorn person I use. That's the Devil card too. That's also deceit and lies. This is Saturn, the truth about a situation. Sun, spirit, air element communicating. You are going to receive a message about this situation if you have not already. So if this doesn't make sense, maybe you're just not aware of it, but you are going to receive some clarity, and it just may come to you through your own intuition, or you're going to receive a message about a situation that's going to kind of lay the groundwork down a little more realistically. It's something that you're waiting on to be like, okay, yes, I can keep going in this direction, or no, I'm not going to go into this direction. It's like when you know something and you're not really believing it until you have proof. So it's almost like you're going to get this proof. You're going to get this sign. You're going to get all the answers that you need. And once you have those answers, you will be able to move forward with these partnerships and these contracts, and these, this relationship, whatever it is. You will be able to make a clearer decision in regards to it, and you kind of won't be like in the dark. All right, Sagittarius risings. I hope this video finds you well. This is a video about the solar eclipse that is happening in Taurus right now. This is occurring in your 6th house. So your 6th house represents your day-to-day routine. It represents your habits. It represents your domestic, your home life, how you service people, hospitality, things in that nature, what kind of work you do. Excuse me. Your health. Your fitness, all of that type of stuff. So let me let's see what an eclipse takes and gives away a clear space for something new. So what could it be changing in your day-to-day routine, physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally? And we got your confidence. Ooh, your confidence about yourself. Okay, that's a new one. Protection. Caution. What else? And change of direction. All right. Maybe you are a creature of habits. Maybe you're not someone that takes a lot of risk. And again, we are talking about Sagittarius risings, even though Sagittarius is a pretty adventurous type of sign, but you like to be secure at the same time. So this is about your day-to-day, right? Your day-to-day not being as spontaneous. So this is you having confidence in whatever it is that is going to start to switch up and change around you, in your routine, in your healthy habits, in your lifestyle and what you do for work, because it's guiding you on a different path. It's guiding you to switch up what you do, switch up that routine, and to stop doing the same cycle of things that you're doing right now. You are being called to change it up, and you'll be protected while you're doing it, because you are being cautious right now. I have a Justice card. Maybe you don't feel safe. Maybe you don't feel like you're in a safe area. We got the Moon card. The Moon has been coming out today, guys. Cancer energy, something behind the scenes. Libra energy here. Three of Wands, wanting to do something more, longing for something more, longing to change up and to network a little bit more. Give me some more clarity, please. Being a skeptic, not trusting people, not trusting situations. But we had trust issues coming up here. Maybe your routine is the way it is because somebody deceived you, and it's safe. It's a safe zone. Your routine is a safe zone. You don't trust yourself, or you don't trust somebody did you wrong, or you don't trust a situation. Something happens to where you just don't open yourself up emotionally to trusting other people. It's like at an arm's length that you trust people in situations. I would like, and maybe you didn't get justice for it, or maybe you chose not to pursue justice or to confront whatever the situation it was. But you are protected. That's what, you're a very cautious person, and that's what this card is saying, that like you are protected if you wanted to change up. Your wishes are going to come true. The fruits of your labor are going to come through for you. All of the sacrifice and the routine and the honest lifestyle that you've been putting in is going to pay off. Let's get some more clarity, please, on this situation. Way too many cards. I'm not going to accept those. We have Sagittarius rising. No. Sagittarius rising, 6th house. Routine, health, day-to-day routine, work. We've got fire element, desire. We got grand trine, blessings. We got 2 triangles there. You got 7th house, partners. Cancer, I feel. All right, let me stop going to enter your day-to-day life that is going to boost your confidence. And you're going to feel protected, and you're going to feel a little bit more adventurous, and you're going to feel like you can trust again, and you're going to feel a little bit of inspiration about it, because the backstory here is that something caused you to be a little skeptical, or you just experienced some bad things in your life, and you're like, have a realist type of mentality, or a negative type of mentality, and it's kind of like a survival mode type of ordeal, because you could be the person that is deceitful and dishonest and kind of behind the scenes. Born risings, I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope this video finds you well. Today we are talking about the solar eclipse that is occurring today. Oops, I almost just knocked my phone down. This is happening in your 5th house. This is the house of your playfulness, your creativity, romance, love, inspiration, children, things of that nature. Putting your art endeavors to the work, or your creativeness to the work. So let's see what this eclipse is changing, stirring up in this area of your life, mentally, physically, emotionally, or spiritually. We have inner wisdom, to me this is like an old or wise early person, serious type of person. We have justice, and then we have growth, bright future, and intuition. Inner wisdom and intuition, that's really nice. Justice, growth, and bright future. How does this pertain to your 5th house? Of playfulness, joy, love, kids, creativeness. Maybe creating art from a more intuitive place. Creating a project or something from a more spiritual and intuitive place. Let's see. I get like someone that is super serious, kind of lightening up a little bit, but the super serious side of them contributing, like combining with the intuitive side of them to create something that's gonna like pay off for you. Your cups is celebrating with other people, coming together on like joint ventures, joint projects. Let's get some more cards, please. All right, this was too many. I'll keep them all. All right, we got the Magician. You being creative, you creating things. The world's in your hands. You got bright future. Queen of Swords, King of Pentacles, 4 of Cups. You're coming from a position where you are starting to lighten up a little bit. Always being so serious, always thinking things needed to go the way that you wanted them to go, all of that type of stuff. You are coming into a new you're coming out of a situation to where you're not emotionally fulfilled, and you're starting to come out of that and accepting, moving away from that, right? You want all of these things, they're not happening for you. You're not being grateful for all of the things that you have and all of the things that you've achieved, because there's still something else out there that you don't have, that you want, that you're not satisfied with. So it's like you're starting to mature out of this phase, and you're starting to realize that there's something more beneath that. There's more beneath you having a fun-like type of nature, so that you could start manifesting other things, so that life could start being a little bit more magical again, in a sense. We have the Queen of Swords and the King of Pentacles here. King of Pentacles, Earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Queen of Swords is Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Two people kind of going on a different path, almost. What else do we have here? It's like maturing in different directions. Maturing, you know, and this could be you maturing out of a situation with yourself. We have the Hangman. This is coming into spiritual enlightenment, growth, bright future, intuition, things not being so black and white anymore, favor, stars, dreaminess, Page of Pentacles. So many bright cards here, and like you choosing not to see the brightness in your immediate surroundings, almost. Black Moon Lilith, mystery. It's like Neptune, sacrifice. I'm gonna go somewhere with this. Give me a second. Aries, I am. It's almost like toxic, right? Like a toxic. We got 9th house face, Saturn return, age, 5th house creativity. All right, where am I going with this? It's almost like living an unhealthy lifestyle, right? You are consumed and you are amorous, and like it's so enticing to you, like this fantasy of like something a little bit darker, a little bit beneath the surface, a little bit mysterious, right? Something on the darker side. It's weird. That's one thing. I'm gonna tie this in a second. And then we have Saturn return, age. A lot of you Capricorns that I know, certain Capricorns, well, Saturn just went through Capricorn again. So like a lot of Saturn returns going on, a lot of midlife crisis is going on, a lot of like, oh, I should have done this, that, and the third, a lot of regret going on, a lot of I want this a certain way, you know, poor me, why isn't this happening, I'm not being favored, why am I not being favored, why are things not working out to my advantage, like what's going on, that's a whole other thing. And then we have faith, right? We have 9th house, we have faith, we have the Hangman, we have the Magician. You could be someone that doesn't have faith in anything. You don't believe in anything. A little bit skeptic, a little bit mad at the world, a little jaded, I guess. 3, so that's 3 scenarios. Give me a second. It's almost like 3 layers of a person, or 3 different people that I'm projecting to right now. as a Capricorn. Okay, so we have the dark phase that was going through, this love for the toxicity, right? For the daredevil-ish almost, for like the darker side of things, for the risque type of lifestyle, right? We have that, and then we have an involvement to a more spiritual type of involvement, dreamy, fortune, having faith, coming and being comfortable in your own skin, and learning how to manifest things, and learning how to emotionally come together with other people, growing into a power, right? And then, but you still not being satisfied with that involvement. You still kind of wanting to look back at like these darker things that appeal to you, or maybe none of this appeals for you and you still want something more, and you still just haven't found overall what your purpose is, or what that is that you're missing from your life. But then the ultimate phase, this all came out like backwards. The ultimate phase is you growing into inner wisdom, you accepting the stages that you've gone through in your life, you growing through that, you start maturing, spiritually, mentally, physically, and you using ultimately a creative outlet to express that journey that you've gone on, and that being the fulfilling part of what it is that you're missing. Okay, so Capricorns, there is beauty to being creative and to having fun, and there's beauty to all the stages that got you to where you are as well, and all the things that you went through and you experienced, and that you went up and down about, and the fortunes and the misfortunes and the losses and the gains and the circles, all of that. There is so much beauty to that. You can still apply that to a happy, make that into a happy part of your life, and to make it fulfilling. Embrace all of the experiences that you've been through. So Capricorn, pretty specific. Hope it resonates. Let me know. Aquarius, welcome to my channel. We are talking about the solar eclipse that is happening in the sign of Taurus. This is affecting all of my Aquarius risings in your 4th house. The 4th house in the astrology chart represents your home. It represents your home life. It represents like your immediate family, your foundation. It could represent femininity. It could represent, you know, a mother figure, something in that nature. So let's see what the eclipse is going to stir up in your home life. We got walk away. Maybe you're gonna walk away from a situation. Maybe you've outgrown your home life. It could be, you know, this could be talking about like your actual parents, if you're an adult, like that type of home life, versus like you creating a home life with a spouse and significant other. Let's get some clarity on walking away, 4th house. Let's get some more cards, please. We got communication. We got balance, and we got master. All right, the master card has come out a lot today. I'm just going to read it out loud because I haven't yet. You can solve your problems naturally and cleverly. Proceed with courage and a decisive strategy. Let your opponent underestimate you. A Taoist master uses soft to conquer hard. Leverage the power of your adversary to your advantage. So you could clearly be having conflict at home, in your home life, in your immediate family life. You need to find some type of balance there. Let's see what else. Let's get some clarity in regards to this. Aquarius risings. Get a message for the solar eclipse that is happening in sign of Taurus. What do we need to know? Queen of Pentacles, that's the earth sign. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. That fell out on top of the walk away card. So we have your Queen of Pentacles. You could have earth in your sign. I mean, in your chart. We have the Tower card. Obviously, tearing apart something. We talked about, like, in the fourth house, I said it could represent your foundation. Too many cards, I'm sorry. Too many cards. It could represent restructuring your foundation, your home life, something along that matter. Rebuilding, typically like a phoenix off. We have Queen of Pentacles, Tower, communication, and the way that this Tower card came out, and it's going with the communication card, maybe there's some type of communication that tears apart a foundation that you have. And then you have balance and you have judgments here as well. Being judged for something. And then we have the Empress, which is also the sign of Taurus. And then it has Master. So we have the Judgment card. Like the angel and the devil, weighing the pros and the cons. Oh, that's crazy how that comes out on top of like the balance card, right? See the balance and the difference between the two. All right. And then we have Master and we have Empress. Right? And Master, the Empress is the when you take all of the queens of the Zodiac of the tarot together, it forms the Empress. So it's like Master and Empress together. Oh boy, I need to pull some more cards to get some more clarity on this. We got the King of Pentacles. We have a king and a queen here. Both earth signs, earth energy. Seven of wands. This is fighting. This is emotional conflict. We have the Ace of Cups, which is a new emotional beginning. And then we have the Ten of Wands, which is like the stick that broke the camel's back or something like that. That saying. All right. I feel like you will find the balance that you need once you get through all of this conflicting energy that you're going through, and you will find an emotional new way, right? Right now, I feel like two people, or just a situation, maybe it's just a home life, maybe your parents are going through something emotionally, maybe your family is just conflicted on certain things, and you guys are passionately, destructively arguing. You guys are saying things out of hate and anger and passion going on, and it has to do with your home life. We got the walk away. We have the king and the queen here. Sorry, this isn't really that positive, but we have Virgo. I analyze. two masters, right? Male, feminine energy here. Kind of the masculine and feminine energy kind of like taking each other down almost. We have Saturn, Truth, Virgo. I analyze cards. I'm going to keep pulling these cards and then I'll kind of analyze them a little bit deeper and come up with different scenarios than the obvious one that's here. Mars force, which is more angry energy, fighting energy, passionate energy, destructive energy. 8th house, endings and beginnings. That is, the 8th house represents intimacy. It represents finances and stuff that come together, that you have with other people, like when you joint account stuff or when you have mutual joint finances and things like that. It's the karma, basically. And then we have first house, the body. Alrighty. Let's get some more cards. Aquarius. Why is Aquarius going through all this stuff right now? What is going on with you guys? And this is not going to apply to everyone because not everyone is having a destructive home life thing going on right now. So let's see. Let us see. Alright guys, so I'm not seeing many other scenarios other than, unfortunately, there's conflict. There's conflict in your 4th house, and unfortunately, an eclipse will sometimes bring about that type of energy. If something has been going on consistently for a while, an eclipse is kind of like that last energy that's like, I can't do this anymore, or this is like it, or you went too far, or this is like over the edge. There's no coming back from this. It's like a constant journey of like conflict here, unfortunately, and it's affecting your home life. And that is really what, you know, what the situation is. What the fuck is that? Let's see. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh because it's not funny. There's just a lot of heightened passion and energy and emotions going on, and you just have to get through this energy and see what's on the other side of it, and then kind of go from there. Because it's not going to, like, it's like trickery has been coming up in all of the readings, but it's almost like deceitfulness and pettiness, and like it's literal destruction of a foundation of a home right here. So Aquarius, sorry that this isn't a pleasant reading, and it's not going to apply to everyone, and hopefully it applies to few, but that is what is coming up for Aquarius. I can't really dance around that. So let me know if that resonates. You will get through it. My name is Melanie. Thanks for checking out my video. Pisces, how are you? This video is pretty much for my Pisces risings. This is about the eclipse that's going on right now. It is a solar eclipse that's happening in the sign of Taurus, and it is affecting your 3rd house. So your 3rd house represents your neighbors, your siblings. It represents your mental activity, and it represents like what you learned, how you communicate, communication in general. things of that nature, your personal interests. So let's see what the eclipse is changing up in your life in this area. So trick has been coming out. It could be some tricky communication, some miscommunication. We do have an opportunity. Maybe an opportunity isn't what it appears to be. Trust your inner wisdom. And then we have relationship and harmony. It could be relationship and harmony with your siblings, with your neighbors, in your community, social activities. We have Three of Cups, which is coming together with other people on that type of level. We have the Page of Swords, you expressing your thoughts. We have the Magician. We have the Ace of Swords. This is like new ideas, new involvements, manifesting something new. We have the Ace of Wands. This is like passionate, new ideas, something intellectual, some type of new beginning. Wow, you have 3 aces here. Oh no, I'm sorry. You have 2 aces and a Page of Swords, which had an ace, a sword by themselves. I'm getting a little tired, sorry. All right, so the trick and the 3 of Cups coming together. I would say be cautious in how you share your emotions with other people. Keep your opportunities to yourself. Keep your idea and your passions to yourself. Kind of work on them in silence. Don't present them to too many people. Maybe not even like I feel like I said something like this in one of my last videos for the eclipse seasons. Check out the last Pisces, because I feel like it was something like someone stealing an idea, someone close to you. But I've done so many videos, so I can't remember, but this is like really ringing a bell to me. It's like you are creating something new and magical, and that's inspirational and passionate to you, but you need to be careful about how you put that information out there, and be practical about it. Be practical in the steps for however you're going to present, when you present this stuff to the world. You need to find a balance between, you got the Devil card here, someone being deceitful. You need to find a balance between being excited about this and working on it, and kind of like meddling those two without putting too much of your information out there. Where that cut off. But we had the Devil come out, the 2 of Pentacles. I was basically saying to be careful with your excitement for your new ideas and kind of presenting them, and kind of balancing how you're giving out certain information. Because you are in a position to manifest and create something pretty decent, and you don't want anyone stealing your ideas. Because this is going to be something personal to you. This is going to be like you pouring your heart out and journeying within yourself and your experience. And maybe this has to do with a childhood experience that you have. And you don't want someone stealing that from you, if that makes sense. And then we have Aquarius, I know. Something innovative. I feel like you maybe like create something, invent something. 7th house partners. And Venus love. Man. Maybe you're going to find love and happiness with someone that you grew up with from a childhood. That is coming through. Could be an Aquarius sign. Could be an air sign. Could be someone that's spiritual. Could be someone that's grieving right now. You could be connecting with someone from a childhood that you both are grieving over something. That's totally random from what I was getting earlier. You can find inspiration in a partner and in love. Someone that is going to, it could be new love being presented to you. Someone who is, again, spiritual, someone who's very intellectual, someone who is inventive, creative, thinks outside the box, smart, which is appealing to you. Someone who can mentally stimulate you, intellectually be on your level. My cat is zooming around. She's so funny. Let's see what else. Let's get some more clarity. What is changing in your third house? Communication, for sure. You're going to get communication from somebody. Somebody's going to think of you and reach out to you. And they're going to be like, I remember when you used to do this. Do you still do that? Why don't you do that? How come did you never pursue that? Why didn't you go about that? Somebody ambitious, somebody impulsive, somebody that's going to impulse something out of you. Like, it's going to be like an impulsive, like, affair, love affair, get together, spontaneous call, like, let's get together, or hey, let's randomly work on that thing that we thought of when we were kids. Something strange like that. It's gonna be, it's pretty cool. It's different, but be cautious, because it could just be somebody like reaching out to you for their own personal gains. Like, let's just have fun with this person for a split second, and like, they could just not really mean anything that they say, and they could just be a little bit deceitful, or it could just be like a rekindling of a fling that felt good, and maybe it'll feel good, but maybe it's just not realistic and isn't going to amount to anything. Maybe that's where this trick card comes in and the devil card comes in. So you have Aries energy, you have Taurus, Libra energy, you have Aquarius energy, you have Capricorn energy. A few different things going on here. But it could just be someone, like a childhood type of fun that you had with somebody and was very inspiring to you, and maybe it's someone that, like I said, stole an idea from you, or someone who knows that you're smart or knows that you're capable of thinking of something and is going to try to get you to, I feel like, manipulate you to get an idea from you, or to have you think of something so that they could take that information and leave. You know what I mean? Something weird like that. So it's going to be third house, a neighbor, cousin, sibling, a family member, somebody that you childhood grew up with, someone that you went to elementary school or young school with. You're just gonna get some random communication out the blue. So let me know how that works. Bye.